but it's just not.
I mean, it's okay. I've heard better. I mean, it's stuff that Braden listens to, so it says a lot.
Yeah, whenever that fucking happens,
What?
fucking uh, whenever you put a dip in, and it's a fairly decently sized one, and it fucking
Oh.
like the bottom half of the dip breaks off as soon as it gets in your mouth,
Ah. Shit, that stuff. Ugh.
and now I have tobacco all over my mouth.
Oh, God.
Yeah, fun stuff, right? Oh God.
I didn't even realize it. The guy was stealing the bike, and he's like, hell, that guy's stealing my bike, and I ran over the guy as he was pulling out, and he's like, thank you, saved my ass, I gave my bike back. I'm like, I just ran over the guy, because I didn't feel like stopping.
Mhm. I know how you feel. No point in stopping if you can just run the fucker over.
Yeah, it's GTA, everyone respawns.
Yep. I want to get GTA again, but at the same time, I don't. I'm not gonna go out and spend the money to get it. It's just
Yeah.
too much for, something I played on PS3 all the time.
Plus, they're making new consoles here soon anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a new console, and chances are, when they get a new console, they're probably gonna make another GTA.
Mhm.
And I know they'll fix GTA, because people love GTA.
Yeah.
People were like, oh, apparently there's a bunch of leaks going on right now that it's coming back to Vice City.
No. Well, when you think about it, it sort of never really left.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same map design and everything.
Why don't they just remaster San Andreas?
I don't know. You ask them about that.
Like, that would be awesome. A lot of people are like, a lot of people only want to remaster San Andreas because they want to hear the order again.
Yeah.
I'll have 2 number 9s, extra dip.
Hmm. You ever think about playing Monster Hunter?
Uh, I don't think I really heard it, but I can look into it.
I'm just asking. I've been playing it
Yeah,
lately. I game share with one of my buddies from Texas, and he got it and told me to go on his account and check it out. Surprisingly, it's not too bad.
huh. Yeah, I can look into it.
It's one of those games where you gotta be, good with your button controls. It's a lot of combos and stuff. So
Ah,
I could see why, you wouldn't like it. I didn't think I'd like it, honestly, because I'm not much of a combo person and an MMO person, but yeah,
yeah.
not too shabby.
No, I'll look into it and see what it is.
I mean, I usually, well, I'm streaming it right now actually, but I usually stream whenever I play it. Then again, I kind of stream everything I play, but you know, trying to make that YouTube life.
I want to slowly start getting into YouTube.
Well, start live streaming if you want.
I gotta change my
started on
name though.
Twitch. Why you gotta change your name?
It's still my name.
Oh. I changed my fucking PSN name, and my Twitch is Tadpole2013, which is kind of an issue, because I changed my PSN name.
Yeah. I mean, you can always change your YouTube.
Yeah, but you can on Twitch.
See, the only problem with changing on YouTube, for some reason, every time I change it on YouTube, it changes my name and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
That's the account I use all the time, so I might have to just make a separate account just for YouTube.
Yeah. Holy fuck!
Which I think is what most people do anyway. They make a separate account.
Yeah. I'm just sort of keeping mine all in one. Like, if I really want to make, or, you know, get into YouTube and stuff, I'd start doing videos and stuff, but I just don't really feel like I want to do all the videos and shit.
Yeah.
Not yet, at least.
Well, since I can drive and shit now, I'd probably be more like a YouTuber, kind of like Outlaw or something.
Yeah, sort of like an out and about.
Yeah.
Card.
I'm kind of more like that. I mean, I'm also a gaming person. But
Yeah.
I don't just game. I do things outside of gaming.
Yeah, well, that's what, you know, sort of sets you and I apart. Like, I'll go outside and hang out, but I don't do anything exciting. Gaming's where I fucking do my shit at.
Like, on Friday, I asked Levi what he was doing. I went over to his fucking house.
Well, as long as he's still kicking, I guess he's good.
Oh yeah, he's good. I check up on him. He said maybe
That's
next
good.
weekend we can hang out again, so...
That's good.
I want to try to go up to your house here soon, too, before, you know, you go to Texas.
Honestly, I don't think that's happening.
No, it's not?
Probably not. I don't really hang out with that group of friends. I mean, Dragon, he's the only one I really play with anymore. Destiny,
okay.
I'm not friends with her anymore. She had signed on to my account and put funds in my account without asking me or telling me anything. So, that sort of broke that off real quick.
Huh.
And everyone else just sort of followed Destiny. So, now it's just sort of Dragon and I. You know, unless you guys are online from time to time.
Yeah, I try to be online, but past 2 days, I think last night I brought my old TV down to my grandparents, and now they have a little TV in their room.
Nice.
And yesterday I was at Levi's until like 11 o'clock. Levi's like, if you were spending the night, I would have offered you a beer, but you had to drive home.
Yeah. Hey, you ever want to fucking hang out, man? Let me know. I'll fucking slap some clothes on and fucking pick whichever knife I want to take with me that day and fucking go do something.
Okay.
I was thinking about texting you and getting everyone together to go trout fishing this year, but
Fucking Pennsylvania.
I wasn't gonna pay $30 to go maybe catch a couple trout and be, you know, fucking ass to ass with everyone along the fucking creek.
Yeah, I only got that trout license and stuff because since I'm by myself a lot now, I just fish by myself now.
Mm-hmm.
It gets boring because I have no one to talk to or do anything to, but I just go out by myself.
You go trout fishing, or?
Yeah, I go trout fishing. I don't have a salmon stamp, but I have a trout stamp so I can take them home and shit if I wanted to.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you ever wanna fucking go do something, let me know.
Alright. I mean, I like the game a lot more, because I do love gaming. It is fun.
Yeah.
I just get busy, and then it just continues and continues. And I'm like, you know, I like the game right now. And then I become lazy, and I'm like, what was I supposed to be doing? Oh!
Yeah. I just sort of fucking do my own thing anymore.
And then, on top of yesterday, I got stuck into, wiring a stick, so that was fun.
Jesus Christ. Fuck that
Yeah,
shit.
my parents are like, hey, you know electrical now, do this shit. And like, oh.
I'll be right
And I
back.
know more than... Alright.
Take a piss.
I had to do that earlier.
Alright, sorry about that.
That's fine. But yeah, Drew Reesinger, he's going for electrical and, geotech.
Is he?
Yeah.
I haven't talked to him in a long time.
Oh yeah, he's got a truck like mine now.
Oh.
I don't think you even saw mine yet. No, you haven't.
No, I actually haven't.
It's close to Levi's.
Alright.
Mine's green, and it's green and it has Levi's color on the bottom of it.
I have seen your truck on Facebook a couple times.
Yeah, it's a 99 and Levi's is 1,000. It's a 2000.
Mm-hmm.
And Drew's is a 2001. So we got it right down the line.
Jesus Christ.
It's actually kind of hilarious. So I think it'd be great if we, like when we list of school once and Levi's actually driving, if we could get me in front since it's the oldest, Levi's in second and Drew's in third.
Ha!
That'd be fucking hilarious. The only difference is me and Levi's are short beds and Drew has a long bed.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Levi got in some deep talk where we were talking about our likes and dislikes, and he's like, yeah, I don't really like long beds because to me, it seems like, well, this is him talking. For him, it seems like the bed has to be long, but long enough to where the engine compartment can still compensate for that.
Mm-hmm.
And I get that. I actually like the way short beds look. Long beds, for some reason, just have a odd look to them.
They do. You can tell a short bed just from looking at it from a distance. It looks sort of like a baby truck almost.
It does. And I told Levi, I told him, see, the only way I'll ever get a long bed, and I'm probably going to get one in my lifetime at some point, is I will get a regular cab and put a long bed on it. Because that is an actual truck. That is what they were back then. Is they were regular cab, long bed.
Yeah.
And that works out fine because my truck's extended cab and short bed And if I got a regular cab with a long bed, they're about the same size.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
Gotta think smart.
Not my specialty, buddy. So are you still on HVAC?
Yeah, I'm still in HVAC.
How's that going?
It's going pretty well, except for the idiots in the fucking shop, but...
We're always gonna have them. Sorry to tell you.
Oh, yeah. 2 from Boiling Springs. Oh, I know. 2 from Big Springs and 1 from Boiling Springs.
Hmm.
The annoying ones, at least. All 3 of those guys combined is a mixture that you don't want to see. Literally, me and this... I know it's gonna sound weird, but this Redland school kid. Normally, you don't get along with Redland because Redland... fucking city-ass school. Can't deal with those kids.
Yeah. Braden's people.
Yeah. But they throw Big Springs and Boiling Springs. They were throwing stuff around the shop, and I'm like, can we not act like a bunch of fucking 4-year-olds?
Yeah.
And then I got so mad at, since I'm doing electrical right now, I guess I had a nick in the wire. So I was going to an outlet, and I had no power to the outlet, and I'm like, what the fuck? I fucking screamed at the top of my lungs. I was like, why the fuck do I not have any power to this fucking outlet? One of the kids looks up at me and he's like, check if you have any nicks in the wire. Like, alright. I cut the wire. I put all new on. Same thing. So I got so pissed off, I ripped the fucking wire out. I put new on. The next thing I know, it works.
Oh, there you go.
I was like, what the fuck? Why? And then I had the wire one in parallel, which that one worked just fine. Now I gotta wire one to a switch.
Oh, God.
And I'm like, why do I have an outlet wired to a switch?
Yeah.
Mr. P, my instructor, he's just like, alright, you'll never see this in the field, but do it anyway. He's just like, I'm just doing this to piss you off. I'm like, yeah, I can tell. He doesn't give a shit either. He's great. I mean, he gives a shit that you actually care what you're doing, but he doesn't give a shit.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, he's the type of teacher you want. At least I like what I'm doing for half of the school day, and the rest of the school day I'm just like, why am I in West Perry for?
Yeah.
Like, I honestly hate that freaking school.
Well, it's what we got to work with. Well, you guys. I had thought about coming back.
I mean, it's not that bad, but it's bad.
Yeah. I don't know. Just really didn't see much of the point of getting up every day to go learn the same
Yeah.
shit over and over. I'm trying to make my
Oh my
life
God,
in
bitch.
gaming.
I mean,
Man.
say our school is like Ali Schlegel's one of the worst ones there, saying our school's not safe this, not safe that, and I'm just like, okay, if our school wasn't safe, it would have been shot by now, you dumb bitch. Why do you think the windows... Okay, if our school's not safe, why are the windows still glass?
If
Like,
that
honestly.
school's not safe, how come they're actually putting AC in?
Exactly. They're doing that over the summer. It's gonna be so nice.
Only took them how many years?
Yeah. I remember in 6th grade and also in like elementary school, all the teachers were just saying, "Oh yeah, you'll have AC by the time you get to the high school." Yeah, bullshit.
Yeah, where is it?
Oh, it'll come your senior year. Uh,
Totally.
that's pissing a lot of us off. It's like, why wait until? But again, it has to happen to one senior class.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's our senior class.
I
So
love
what
how he
they're
wants to play with me now. Ow.
See, I love how the school is like, oh, we're gonna put AC in. I know more about the AC and the
Yeah, I was gonna say
what they're
that.
doing.
You know more about how to put an AC in than they do.
Yeah. And then I also know more on what they're doing with the school actually, because I talked to the teachers and I talked to the painters and renovators that are going there.
Yeah.
I tell people this shit. I'm the main person they come to now. They're like, okay, what are they doing? I'm like, they're doing the gym over the summer because it's too big of a project to do during school.
Hmm.
But yeah, it from what Mr. Bowden told me, Coach Bowden,
Yeah.
he said they're gutting the whole place and rebuilding.
Well, that's pretty much what they need to do.
Oh yeah. Which is why it's gonna take 2 years. So we're gonna be our senior class is gonna be in that school when it's half-assed.
Yeah, pretty much.
It'll be half done, half not done. We'll be in the middle of a classroom, all you hear in the hallway is beep 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 beep. They did Carol over the summer. That was great.
They did what?
They did Carroll Elementary School last
Oh,
summer,
yeah.
which is why we started like a week later than everyone else.
Wasn't there someplace that had a bunch of fucking mold or something they couldn't start?
Room 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Austin's room.
Yeah.
And of course I have Mr. Austin, so I go in that room every day and I smell mold. Every other day I think, yeah. I'm just like, the mold hole.
Don't
That's what we
let
call
him-
it. We're just like,
Don't
Yeah,
let
we
him
call
hear
it the
you say
mold hole.
that.
oh, Blake Kellerman. You don't really talk to him anymore either.
No, talk to his dad though. As creepy
Oh.
as that sounds.
Nah, Blake Kellerman, he's okay, I guess.
Well,
Got a
his
shitty ass
dad
car.
texted me one time saying about how he used to know my dad at work and stuff. So we just sort of got into talking.
Yeah, he's got a shitty ass tracker though.
What?
He's got a Chevy Tracker. Like-
Oh, one of those things.
And from what he's telling me, like me and Levi were talking about this on Friday, he's
Mhm.
better off to junk it and get a new vehicle because he's had so many problems with that fucking car, but he won't get rid of it.
Well, that's for him to deal with.
I know it is for him to do with, but
If I actually, got my permit and did all that shit, I'd be driving Ford Explorer around.
Ford Explorer isn't bad.
They're not too bad. They're just not something, you want to take out fucking mudding constantly.
No. Yeah, you got me and Levi with, well, me, Levi, Drew, and Nevin with Chevy trucks.
Yeah.
Robbie's running his mom's Ford Escape.
I thought his mom hated him.
Kinda.
I never understood what was all going on around there.
But yeah, I gave up on my Dodge shit. I gave up on Dodge.
Why is that?
I mean, I still love Dodge. I like Dodge, but after owning a Chevy, I know why people love them.
Yeah.
The front ends are so solid.
Yeah, it is true.
Like, I haven't had a problem with my front end at all. The only problems I did have lately, though, are my rear end.
Oh my god.
Alright, so basically what happened is... Well, actually, no, I did replace the front rotors because it was being weird. And then it didn't fix its problem. It fixed it for a little bit, and then it started shaking again. It turned out it was also the back rotors, so both of my stock 99 rotors were shot. And then I found out the reason why the back rotors were shaking as well.
Why?
Well, they got warped for a reason. My calipers were froze.
Yeah, that'll fucking do it, alright.
Yeah, my calipers. Well, we put the one back because they were kind of stiff. We're like, alright, hopefully it's just because the pads are pretty much shot. Nope.
Yeah.
We put it back in, came down the road, I saw smoke coming from my tire. I'm like, I don't think it's supposed to be doing that. And I could tell you, I first smelt brakes, and I'm like, alright, the new brakes are gonna smell. And then I saw smoke from the tire, I'm like, okay, there's something wrong. So every time I smell brakes on any vehicle, I'm just sitting there thinking, something isn't right, I smell brakes. Oh, I hate when I go to Colonel Denning, when I press the brakes in my truck when I stop, and just from pressing the brakes, I smell the brake and I'm like, oh god, is it burning the brakes again?
Yeah, you gotta make sure you watch that stuff.
Oh yeah, I check it every time now.
Good.
It's a 99, I don't expect it to be perfect.
Yeah, well, still, it could do a little better than that.
Could've, but oh well. We've had it for a year. We didn't do nothing to the back end of it.
Yeah.
Until we found out, oh, so that's why the rotors are warped, and that's also why the brakes are shot. I drove it slow all the way home. I knew something was wrong when I practiced parallel parking, and
Yeah.
it took a little bit of throttle to actually move it.
Yeah, that's not right.
Yeah. Including that the thing has a V8 underneath of it. That wasn't a good thing. But I was like, okay, so it's either because I'm putting a lot of stress on the belt. I could have only hoped that.
Yeah.
Robbie did say, though, at some point, my belt's gonna snap.
Oh, that's for sure.
It's a
It might
99.
take a while.
It's an
but
old
it'll
belt,
happen.
probably stock, so... But he looked at my belt, he said it doesn't look bad, but you can't really tell with new belts. New belts, they just snap. They don't crack or nothing, they just snap.
Yeah.
It jumped out in front of a semi-truck. Yeah, but for a 99, it's actually pretty good.
Well, that's good. You don't find too
Oh,
many
and on top of
99s that are worth having anymore.
Oh no, it is really hard to find 99s that are good.
Yeah.
Any 90s. Like, by 2030, I predict that the 90s vehicles are going to be as hard to find as like a 1980s, 1970s truck
Oh,
nowadays.
definitely.
Probably even before that.
Yeah.
Probably 2025. I'll probably be around when that truck is 30 years old, which is 2029. I'll probably be one of the only few people that'll have a 90s vehicle.
Well, you might not have it by then. You never know.
Might not. Might not, depends on what happens, but
Yeah.
if that transmission blows out, it's putting a new transmission in it. If the engine blows up, we're putting a new engine in it.
Hmm.
Because that chassis is good. That body's real good.
Well, you'll have to see how that stands up within the next 10, 20 years, because, you know, fucking
Rust
using
belt.
that shit during winter, salt fucks the chassis up a lot.
Oh yeah. The frame even has factory paint still on it.
That's good.
Yeah.
You'll be able to keep that shit for a good long time.
Should.
Yeah, should.
I normally try to keep care of it. When it gets dirty sometimes. If it gets really dirty, yeah, I'll wash it.
Yeah.
Like with all this pollen shit coming down, getting on top of it, it looks ugly, so I'm just fuck it, wash.
Well, just keep an eye on it. You know, you know how to do your stuff.
Most people say, well, you're not like most of the teenage people that, you know, just wreck their cars or like beat the piss out of it. I'm like, yeah, because I'm trying to make my truck last as long as I can.
Yeah.
Plus, it's like my mom said, she's like, you're different than my other son. My other son would have painted his car by now with spray paint. He's working on a little Miata right now anyway.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Well, as long as it ain't one of those little fucking Priuses or street racer.
Oh, no. He'll never get one of those.
Good.
Yeah, Nevin Gipe has a 98 Chevy?
I didn't strike him
Or
as
is
a
it
Chevy
97?
person.
Oh no, he's definitely a Chevy person. But some of his stuff he does is questionable.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's like Levi said. He told us the one day he wanted to get a Jeep's lift kit and put it on his truck, and we're like, that's not gonna fit, Nevin.
Yeah.
But it's Nevin. Nevin does his own thing.
Yeah, true.
He'll find out the hard way, like a lot of things.
Yeah. Just gotta let him do him. That's how he
Oh
always
yeah.
been.
Like everyone told him that a sinking Jeep lift kit won't fit on a Chevy lift kit or a truck lift kit.
Mm-hmm.
And I told Nevin, I'm like, if I'm doing anything to my truck, if lifting wise, I'm only putting it up 3 foot.
Yeah.
And he said, do 6 foot, pussy. I'm like, no, 3 foot's
Yeah, you
fine.
don't want to go too high because you'll really fuck some shit up if you do that.
3 feet is about the suspension of it,
Yeah.
and I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
The other thing I was thinking about doing is, if I was going to, which I don't think I will, but put a leveling kit on it.
Yeah. That would work.
Yeah, make the front end level with the back.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really see a need in lifting vehicles, though.
There really isn't much other than to make it look cool. I mean,
Yeah,
unless you know you're gonna be like mudding hardcore, then you might want to lift it
yeah,
up a good bit, but that's about it.
I just, I don't know. I use my truck for its purpose of towing and hauling.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I use it for. It's a work truck. I don't use it for looking cool or...
Drag racing.
Yeah. I mean, although I did think, like, if I had the money, man, I'd put a supercharger on this bitch.
Yeah. I'm telling
I'd
you,
be...
my boss and I joke around about it all the time, but sometimes I get serious. He has an old F-350 farm truck. If he really
Hmm.
wanted to, all he has to do is put a little extra weight on the back, and he could fucking drag race and win countless times.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He thinks I'm fucking kidding, but I don't
Oh,
know.
if you put weight in the back, it'll go.
He does something like that, he won't really need to be farming too much anymore.
Oh, no. My 1500, she may only be a 1500, but she's got power behind her. I tested her out, though, one day.
Hmm.
Punched the throttle, the thing went up to 5 grand and pushed me to the back of my fucking seat. Oh,
Yeah, that's how you know it's good.
yeah, she's got some good up and go. For a little bit of 270 horsepower, I think I got all of it.
Well, good.
270 horsepower with 313 foot-pounds of torque. It's a lot.
Yeah, that's definitely a good bet there. As long as you don't let that
And I told
fall too
my...
much, be fucking
Oh no,
great.
I don't. I normally drive like I'm supposed to. I was just curious. Just punch it and see what happens.
Yeah.
Found out what happens.
No, hey man, you fucking poke the bear, you're gonna get the teeth.
Oh yeah. And Chevy had the highest amount of power and the highest amount of torque and the best gas mileage.
Yeah. Well,
Because everyone
they
else
went
was
a
going
lot for
small.
power and a lot more back then.
Yeah, because all the other guys were going small. And Chevy's just like, well, General Motors, they're just like, you know what? We already have the S10, so let's go bigger, guys.
Mm-hmm.
And it worked great for them. They sold a lot of them.
I don't see why they wouldn't be able to. Nowadays, all it is money.
Oh yeah,
Don't
that's all it
fucking
is.
Don't fucking put any power in your trucks. Just make sure it can tow a goddamn church and you'll be fine.
Oh yeah, watching frickin' Top Gear and their dumb shit.
They're
Oh,
interesting.
let's show how much a truck can tow and haul by towing a frickin' house down. That doesn't show how much a truck can actually tow and haul.
Yeah, doesn't really
What
do much
shows it
for you.
is putting a fucking track hoe on the back of a fucking gooseneck.
That, yeah,
That shows it.
yeah, that'd
But
definitely
they
do
don't
the
think
trick.
of that.
No, why would they?
That's too, how would you say, normal to do that.
Yeah,
Like, the average person won't tow a track hoe, but that's above and beyond.
yeah.
But yet, it's enough to say, hey, this truck can tow shit.
Oh, definitely.
Sure, not everyone has a gooseneck. A lot of people don't have a gooseneck, but I know a lot of people that do.
Yeah, well, you'd be surprised.
Oh yeah. It's like a lot of people say before too. You don't need a CDL to drive an RV, but yet you need a CDL to ride a frickin' gooseneck.
Yeah, that's kind of bullshit.
That's like utter bullshit. And then
Yeah,
it's like Bob told me, my mom's boyfriend and shit, with the
yeah.
family stuff going on. Uh, he said, now this one guy I used to work with or something, not work with, but he told me that he used to get trucks, like big semi trucks, and their whole life was towing trailers and stuff,
Mm,
and they always required a CDL. He'd rip them apart, put them in an RV, no CDL needed.
yeah.
And that's just bullshit to me.
Well, anymore, it depends, what company you're at.
Okay. Yeah, that's just how it is.
Yeah.
And if you take your driver's license for a CDL in an automatic vehicle, you'll get a special license that says only automatics.
Yeah, that's kind of bullshit. I mean, for some people, you know, kind of a good
I
thing,
know.
but
I mean, it is bullshit, but at the same time, it's not. Because driving a manual in a big truck is different than driving a manual in a car or
yeah,
a pickup. Because if you're running one of the older ones, you either hit that fucker on the spot or you restart.
yeah,
And the other way of doing it is they had a low gear setting, then you had another lever you would push to go in the higher side of it, and that's how you do it.
pretty much.
Hmm.
Don't really
My
see
dad
too
used to tell
many
me,
older automatics anymore, though.
no, you don't. Apparently my truck can go from 0 to 60 in 8 seconds.
Well, don't test it out too hard.
No. If I'm ever gonna test it out, I'm going to a straightaway where I know there's no cars.
Yeah. Or you could go to one of the fucking drag strips.
Could do that too, yeah. Goes to a retired airport. Whap! I mean, I could essentially do it right on 850, but apparently there's been cops running around lately, so let's not.
Yeah. Cops have been really picking up their slack the last fucking couple of years, sadly.
They have. I've seen more of them in Perry County recently, and I'm like, why? Out of all counties, why Perry County?
Yeah.
I'm like, can't you guys go to any other meth lab country or county? Oh, Jesus.
Sorry if my mic just went off. I have to keep disconnecting it and reconnecting it because the audio goes to one side.
Ah.
I
That
don't get
sucks.
why it keeps doing that. I mean, it's fucking $110 mic, so better not
Huh.
be breaking within 1 year.
I don't know how I can buy a $20 mic and it lasts me years.
Mm-hmm. I can buy an expensive ass mic and I can maybe make it last a year and a half, 2 years. But yet, the earbud that came with the fucking system, I used that
Oh
thing
yeah,
for
that'll
3 years
last.
straight and I can still use
Yeah,
it like
yeah,
it's nothing.
exactly. And then I go to a fucking Walmart store, buy a Turtle Beach headset, which I want to go get a different headset, but uh, and it lasts me like this is what 3 years I've had this PlayStation now.
Yeah. If you're looking for a good headset that'll last you a good many years, I recommend the A10 Astros.
Hmm.
That's what I'm
Okay.
using. They're fucking. These fuckers are tough, man. I mean, granted, they come with a thick ass boy cord to hook into your controller, but I can send
There's
you a
a
picture
reason
of
for
them
it.
if you want. They're
Okay.
nice.
Yeah, I'll have to get off and take a shower here in a few minutes.
Yeah, you got fucking testing tomorrow.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Good luck.
But nice thing is, I take it this year. I don't have to take it again.
Yeah, that's good.
Because it's no longer a graduation requirement.
Really?
Yep, they got rid of it.
That's fucking
Well,
awesome.
in my class.
Hmm.
They keep kicking it back every single year.
Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing.
No, it's not. I think it's just gonna keep kicking back until they finally disband it. Because they can't force people to take a test and say, hey, this goes against your graduation. You can't graduate without this.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they can try.
They can try, but it's not going to work. I can guarantee you, if those kids come back next year for because of that reason, there's going to be dropouts.
Yep.
I know I would drop out. I wouldn't deal with it.
There's no point to deal with it. Not in
No.
that fucking area.
If I was supposed to graduate in 2020, I'm graduating in 2020. I'm not graduating in the class below me
Mm-hmm.
unless I absolutely fail.
Yeah, unless you fucking fail as bad as I am.
That would mean I'd have to graduate with Madison Hat.
That's a good thing or a bad thing right now?
Oh wait, never mind. No, I wouldn't. Madison Hat's a freshman. She was supposed to be a grade below me. You know, that was my one ex.
Yeah.
I mean, she's
I
not
think I was
bad.
still going to school whenever you started that relationship.
Yeah, it was freshman year.
Yeah.
I mean, the school's not bad, especially since they're renovating it.
Yeah.
The stinking toilets are fancy too now. Like, the only bathroom that's done right now is the basement bathrooms.
Yeah.
And I used it, and it flushed itself. It scared me. I went to flush it, and it flushed itself. I was like, what the fuck?
Magic.
Exactly. I was like, whoa! What type of Satan shit is this?
This is too expensive for us country folk.
Exactly. Like, can't we just keep our old Perry County ways? I guess they did that in Carroll too.
Hmm. Well, then again, every other school has better, more money than we do for some reason.
Well, I asked Big Springs and Boiling Springs if they had those toilets, and they said, and certain bathrooms do, certain ones don't. I'm like, we're getting every single one of them replaced, so we're high-tech than you. We're more high-tech than you. High-techer.
Not sure if that's a
High-techer.
good thing or a bad thing.
West Perry's getting up in our world, boys.
Yeah, we're gonna get up there and then fucking life's gonna kick it back down again.
Yeah, yeah. We're in debt for a reason. Which I think that in itself is a joke.
Yeah. Well, I mean, our football team's never gonna fucking get high enough to be able to pay off any debt we've gotten.
Yeah, I know.
And they're the ones that use most of the money. Fucking the track.
I know. Football team, they support their own money most of the time, except for, turf field.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Fucking turf. That's what puts us in debt half the time.
Yeah, basically. That and the electricity bill.
Well, ain't gonna fucking help getting a AC put in every single room.
No, it isn't.
I don't get why they're
I told-
doing it like that. Wouldn't it be a lot easier just to get, I don't know, 5 or 6,
I think they're changing it a little bit. They'll have things in each room to press on when you want it or not. But
Yeah.
I think they're having roof units.
Oh, okay.
Unless it's just a science wing, because I know they're doing the science wing completely different from the rest of the school.
Yeah.
Because the science wings is actually coming from the roof.
That's how I think they should do all of them. It'd be a lot cheaper.
Should
Then
be.
again, I don't know all the cost of ACs and stuff.
It depends. But I think they might be using... I don't know. I know they're not using wall units, because that's just cheap as fuck.
Yeah.
Who wants to see a fucking wall unit inside of the school? Like, that's the right thing! Third world countries do that. Oh, that's why they do it, because they're poor as fuck.
Hmm.
Half the time they don't even have AC.
Yeah.
Alright, I stalled for 15 minutes. Guess I
You
should get
hopping
on
off
the
now?
shower before my dad walks back up.
Tell him I said hi then if you see him tonight.
Oh, I will.
Don't really get to see him much anymore. I mean, hell, last year
Nah.
we didn't even have the fucking fest down here in Nickisburg, so couldn't really walk
I don't
down
even know if
to
he's
see
been
him.
going to that.
Oh, you actually plan on going this year?
I don't know what he's been doing lately.
Do you plan on coming this year? If we have it?
If I'm not caught up with band, yeah, I'll come out.
Well, that's the thing. Ever since you got fucking banned, you're fucking gone.
Yeah, I know. I hate it. I'm gone for fucking weekends. I hate being off on the weekends, but I love jazz. No, I love marching band, so
Yeah. Well, do what you like. I'm not fucking saying, come down here. I mean, you got a
But after
vehicle
that,
now. You can come down anytime you want.
oh yeah. But after marching band, after next year, as I'm a senior, I
Yeah.
can work with my work schedule. Figure out what my work schedule is, and I'll just come down whenever.
Yeah.
Levi, I don't even know what he's doing anymore. He's a
don't
Marines
know.
by that time. I probably won't see him for a while.
Well, from what I hear, he plans on going into Marine Corps, so, you know.
May not see him for a while, if at all, if he does get the worst scenario.
Well, I mean, if he goes into the Marines, he's going to be going into boot camp, which I guarantee that'll take a good
That's gonna take a
6 to
while.
7 months.
Oh yeah.
And, you know, he comes back, or he goes into basic training, which that takes a good over a year,
Mm-hmm.
and then he'll most likely either be on standby or get put in right away. So, I don't know. He'll probably be more like, you know, that 4th of July person. He'll be around for like 4th of July, and that's about it.
Yep.
I don't know. I'll stop holding you up. If you're on tomorrow, hit me up.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll be on.
I will. I'll hit you up if I'm on. I should be. Dylan
Yeah.
should be on all day tomorrow.
He doesn't have school tomorrow, does he?
No.
Okay. He
He's
was
cyber
saying
anyway.
something about not having school. I didn't know that was tomorrow.
Yeah, he's
or what.
cyber anyway.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, I got a Seaton Chevy hubcap as my sticker.
Yeah.
Closet door decoration. Alright, I will try to see if I can talk to you tomorrow, man.
Yeah, if not, don't worry about it, dude. I'll see you on sometime.
Alright. Oh yeah,
Good luck on your test.
thank you. I'm probably not gonna even try, since I don't have to
Yeah.
pass it, just scribble and shit.
Yeah, well, still.
I'll try, maybe a little bit, because I do like Mr. Griffin.
Alright. See you, man.
Alright. See ya.